Let's do some news and notes here. Quarterback news. Zach Wilson's going to start. Jameis Winston is questionable, but his head coach, Dennis Allen, says he thinks Winston will not miss the game, and Winston says he thinks he'll play. They are in London to face Minnesota. Tua is questionable, but expected to play. And Dak Prescott, apparently now his most realistic return date is week 6. We were hoping for week 5. According to Ian Rappaport, week 6 is the most realistic return date for Dak.
Every day is like a different report. So by the time we get to, next Monday, it's probably like week 12.
Yeah. Eventually they're going to say, we probably should have put him on IR. All right, running back news. Christian McCaffrey. This is a big deal, by the way. Christian McCaffrey missing practice with a quad injury. You never know with these Wednesday reports. But what do you guys think of this McCaffrey situation?
So Jonathan Jones, our NFL insider, who's probably plugged into the Panthers more so than any other team because he used to cover them, he said that this injury is more concerning than the other ones that have been bothering him over the last couple of weeks. So take that for what it's worth. Does that mean that he's going to miss any time? Doesn't sound like it. But you heard what he said last week, right? When he said, I think it was something to the effect of, if I go pee, I'm on the injury report. Every time I take a piss, I'm on the injury report. I think you got to anticipate that he's going to be fine at this point. But if you're in a deeper league, you want to pick up, I think it's probably Chuba Hubbard over Deontay Foreman, but I think it would be a committee. So there's no real Khalil Herbert, Jamal Williams type of guy. But it might not be a bad idea to speculate just in case.
Boston Scott missed practice. J.K. Dobbins was limited with a chest injury. We know DeAndre Swift's got the ankle and shoulder issues. So we knew about the shoulder. He also has an ankle issue. Don't expect DeAndre Swift this week. Probably not next week. David Montgomery missed practice. They still haven't said. They still say David Montgomery's day-to-day. Dave mentioned that there are different internet doctors who think he has a high ankle sprain, but that has not come out from the Bears yet. Cordarrelle Patterson missed practice. Remember, a lot of guys missed practice on Wednesday, so we're just keeping an eye on it. Cliff Kingsbury says he wants James Conner to be more involved in the offense. They're at Carolina this week. Dalvin Cook missed practice, and Travis Homer is on IR for the Seahawks, which probably isn't a big deal, but might give you a few more catches for Rashad Penny, something like that. And they are at Detroit. Wide receiver news, Jalen Waddle's questionable, but he will play. Amon-Ra St. Brown missed practice with an ankle injury. Can't say for sure that he's going to play this week.
They are all sorts of banged up.
Yeah, they really are, huh?
DJ Chark was limited. Hawkinson missed practice.
And I kept forgetting to mention, but they also lost a starting safety, Tracy Walker, for the season from Achilles injury. Chris Godwin and Julio Jones were both limited. Julio would appear to have a better chance of playing this week. Keenan Allen was limited. Rondale Moore was limited. You guys have any interest in picking up Rondale Moore?
If you have an open roster spot, it's not a bad. Like, if you're not going to play Greg Dortch, and that's something you're considering, if Rondale Moore comes back, he's probably pushing Greg Dortch to the sidelines. So
27% rostered.
Huh?
27% rostered.
Yeah.
No more. What else we got? Jarvis Landry and Michael Thomas missed practice. Jacoby Myers was limited. The Titans want to get Treylon Burks more involved. They're at the Colts this week. Nicole Hardman missed practice and Hunter Renfrow missed practice. Maybe that opens something up for Mac Hollins. Tight end news, TJ Hawkinson. He's one of the banged up Lions. He has a foot issue. Dalton Schultz was limited in practice. Got a chance to play this week. On the offensive line, the Ravens boss Ronnie Stanley could play this week. He practiced in full for the first time. And center Corey Linsley for the Chargers was limited in practice. On defense, we're looking at Darius Slay and Jair Alexander. They're two of the best cornerbacks in football. Slay missed practice. Jair Alexander left the game early last week. He's day-to-day. Jordan Poyer, safety for the Bills. They're hoping to get him back this week. He was limited in practice. J.C. Jackson, Chargers star cornerback. He was limited in practice. The names I've said so far, Darius Slay, Jair Alexander, Jordan Poyer, J.C. Jackson, these are important pieces. Another important piece for the Ravens' run defense. The Ravens' run defense has actually been pretty bad so far, and they just suffered a big injury up front. Michael Pierce tore his biceps. He could either have season-ending surgery or play through it. He has not made that decision yet, but this makes an already suspect run defense even worse. And they've got Buffalo this week. And Denver, they haven't been good against the run either. Their best run stuffer, DJ Jones, has a concussion. He missed practice. Pittsburgh, I got to check on that stat. How many games has TJ Watt missed? Because I saw that they were 0-6 without Watt, but I feel like he's missed a lot more than that. And Joey Bosa's on IR. Okay, those are your stats.
You missed the fun one, though.
What did I miss?
Jonathan Taylor missed practice. First time ever that he's missed practice in his life.
Wow.
High school, college, and the NFL.
Interesting. He's okay, or
yeah, according to everything, he's fine. Dealing with a toe injury, but I don't want to see him sit, but I'm so curious what they would do because what we saw in the preseason with that one game against Buffalo, the first preseason game, where it was all Naeem Hines.
Mm-hmm. By the way, yeah, TJ Watt's only missed 6 games. They're 0-6 in his career without TJ Watt.